Hey, what's up guys? It's NashCrafter and welcome to my channel for episode 2 of FoolCraft. Today we're back, we're here on our FoolCraft world, and I've done a lot off camera that I want to show you guys. So today's episode is going to be a little bit of just a really chill episode. We're not going to do too much crazy stuff, but I do want to get some things out of the way before we progress with this series. So I'm going to flip this camera around and show you guys kind of some things I've been doing off camera. First thing I did was I moved our bushes over here to this side. They were starting to get really crowded over here next to these ones, so I just decided to move them. And then I also made our smeltery just a little bit bigger. I added 2 more layers onto it, and then I also automated it. So I've got these transfer nodes and the transfer pipes going into a chest. So this is all of the mining that I did off camera. I also have these redstone clocks, really easy to make. I can show you guys these recipes really quick. So this is the redstone clock recipe, super easy. Then we've got the transfer pipe recipe and then the transfer node recipe. So everything is really simple, nothing too crazy. I did get some lava for this. I left off last episode with no lava. This thing was not active. It wasn't running, so it wasn't doing us any good, but I did go down and get some lava in a cave. So I've been kind of collecting that, but we need a way to get more lava because as of right now, it's kind of a problem. I don't have any, and I'm not really too close to any lava. Also, if we head down this way, I started a small sugarcane farm. I've got some of these cool moo fluid cows. Now this one is a steam cow. He's my favorite. He's super awesome. Now I'm not really sure exactly what steam could be used for in this mod pack, but we're gonna have to figure that out here really soon because he is awesome. Then we also have this cow, which is a, what is it? It doesn't actually say, but I think it's a firewater. Yeah, it's a firewater cow. So this guy will give you a bucket of firewater, which is pretty cool. So this guy is a molten lead cow. He's super awesome. We can milk him and then put the lead in our smeltery and then get extra lead. I also got some sheep and some cows as well, so googly-eyed cow here. Then I also made myself a small wheat farm as well as 1 inferium essence plant. So I did get some inferium essence when I was down mining, and I just made a plant out of it. So we're going to be doing this in the future. We're going to get into that very soon. But what I wanted to do in today's episode was I wanted to start the chickens mod. Now you guys know, if you watched my Sky Factory 3 series, I love the chickens mod, and I loved it. I loved it in Sky Factory 3, and I really want to get into it in this pack because, to be honest with you guys, I am not the biggest fan of mining. I know it's called Minecraft. I know you're supposed to mine. That's the fun part about it. And I promise we will do some mining in this series. We will. But since I've been playing a bunch of Sky Factory, I haven't been used to mining. So I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm the best miner ever. I also kind of want our base to be this really overpowered, awesome base where we can just find everything that we need in one spot. So that's why I want to get into chickens, and I actually did prepare for this episode, so let me take a look here. So I've got this double chest pet. We got this in the last episode from that cloud up there, which is pretty awesome. I finally figured out what he does. So if we right click on him, we can actually open his inventory, and he works the same as a double chest. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if you had to set him down, but super simple. All you have to do is right click. It's really easy. It's really awesome. But what I did off camera was I made these golden lassos, and they only take 8 XP to make a single one. So I made 2 of these, and what I did was I went out and I grabbed myself a log chicken and another log chicken. So these are pretty cool. We are going to be messing a little bit with chickens today. Not too much. I don't want to do too much on camera because I did do a lot of it in Sky Factory 3, so I'm not going to focus on it too much, but I thought as one of our first few episodes, this would be really cool to get into. So I got myself some fence here, as well as a couple of these fence gates, and I want to set up an area away from our cows. Well, actually no, let's go down here. I think this will be pretty good if we just maybe do a space right over here. So I'm going to set both of my chickens down in here. They're going to hang out for just a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to start the breeding process. So I'm just going to go over this quickly in this video with you guys. We're not I'll probably honestly do a lot of it off camera. That's kind of the goal, just so I can have starter resources, because I really want to get into mystical agriculture. There's a lot of different mods I want to get into, and the crafting recipes in this pack seem to be quite a bit different from Sky Factory, so we need resources like crazy. So we're going to get into that today. So we need to take a look at the hatchery mod really quick. So the next thing I want to do is I actually want to go explore just a little bit, making one of these animal nets. I think it's a good idea for us to go grab some regular chickens as well. But we need to go off. We need to find a couple of chickens. So I'm going to do that really quick, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I was just busy looking around finding some chickens, and I actually found myself another Hermitron. So pretty cool. We want to open this guy up and see what's inside. Now we're looking for mythics. We haven't gotten any of those yet, so there's the common, the uncommon, I think it's the rare, and then the mythic. I think that's how it works. So we got common, uncommon, and common. So pretty good. I think what we're gonna do is just pick this guy up. So nothing too crazy there. Ooh, let's go off this direction. Now I haven't really run into anything super cool. And I haven't, floating islands. Oh, my weakness. Oh, okay. I haven't run into anything super cool yet, so I'm still looking for these chickens. I wanted to make these nets because they're actually part of the hatchery mod and the chickens mod, so I thought it'd be kind of a better way than using the golden lassos, even though we did make those, and they're super nice. But I don't know, we could always use these nets here. So I'm going to keep exploring just a little bit, and I'll be back. Here we go, guys. We've found some more chickens. Now, these aren't the chickens I'm looking for, but they are chickens nonetheless. These are flint chickens, and we want to grab these too because they are actually part of that chickens mod that we're doing in today's episode. So we want to grab these guys, and then hopefully we can actually find these regular chickens. I'm having the hardest time. I'm struggling, but hopefully they'll come soon. Ooh, we've got another Hermitron. I am also actually dying of hunger, so I had to get myself some raw mutton, and I think what I'll do really quick, here, let's do, ooh, I have my smelting stuff on, so I gotta take one of those off. What we can do is vein mine this, and we'll make ourselves a furnace. I'm dying of starvation, no! Okay, we're good, we should be good. I also brought my sleeping bag so we can sleep really quick. Ooh, this one's pretty cool. Okay, what's inside? What's inside? We've got a common. They're all common. And we got tribe 9, 8. Ooh, we got another 8. 3 and 8. Sweet. So lots of good stuff in these. To be honest, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up some of this random stuff too. Oop, not our sleeping bag. But we're good. We're good. We're getting there. Hopefully I can find this chicken, and then we'll head back to the base. Alright guys, so I found all the chickens finally that I needed, and even a couple other chickens, which is good. So we've got our flint chickens here, and then we've also got a normal chicken, and then our bone white chicken. So I found this guy, he's pretty cool looking, and now we just have to breed these together. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time away from you guys breeding these guys together. It's a pretty easy process. I guess I'll show you really quick just how we're going to do this. Feed them seeds, and they should start breeding. And there we go. There should be a little baby in here somewhere. Let's see if we can move these guys. See if we can find a baby. Did you make a baby? Hopefully they'll give us a little baby chicken. Or not. Interesting. So they changed the mod just a tiny bit since I played it last. I don't know if I'm a fan of this too much. I kind of liked the other way of doing it, because now I do have to hatch these in one of our hatchery nests. We'll have to make those really soon, but what they give you now is these chicken eggs. So you get the log chicken and the flint chicken, which actually this makes a lot more sense. It really does make a lot more sense for them to have the eggs, but it is a little bit different. So this is kind of cool actually. I'm excited that this mod has changed a little bit since playing Sky Factory 3. And then as you can see down here, these eggs have stats. So once you get the stats higher, your chickens will be higher. They'll give you more things. They'll be stronger, they'll produce stronger items. It's really cool. So this one has a growth 2, gain 2, and strength 3. Now we want to get those up to 10, 10, 10. So growth 10, gain 10, strength 10. Whoo, tongue twister. So to do that, I'm going to spend some time off camera getting these guys going, getting their stats up. I'm not going to do it on camera because I did it so much in Sky Factory 3. You guys have probably seen this before. But once I've got these guys to a pretty high tier, I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so 2 things I need to do before we really get to grinding. So I forgot that I needed to make one of these chicken analyzers. Now this is going to tell us the stats of the chickens that are kind of just wandering around and walking around. So we need one of these guys, and you need an egg and a compass. So we'll take this, we'll make ourselves that compass. Now I do not have an egg yet, so I'm going to have to wait for that chicken over there to lay me an egg, and then we'll make that analyzer. But we do need to make one of these egg nests. So we need 5 hay bales, and we should be good to go on this. There we go. And I think we'll make 2 of these. And boom, there we go. So I'm going to go over here, put these right next to our little chicken area. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put these in here. So we're just going to get right on top, place these eggs inside these little nests, and there we go. So these guys will hatch. They have a little, it says 1% right now. So it's going to start to go up, and once it hits 100%, we'll have a little baby chicken. All right, guys, so I am back, and it's been a full day since I recorded the last clip. So I've got a lot done, well, sort of a lot done off camera. These chickens are taking quite a lot longer than I was expecting them to. Now, when I did this in Sky Factory 3, it was actually a pretty quick process. The first part is always really grindy, but once you get things going, it starts to get a lot faster. Now, I've noticed something that's different in this mod pack as compared to Sky Factory 3. So in this mod pack, when you have the chickens, you breed them together and you get yourself an egg. In Sky Factory 3, they would actually produce a little baby chicken. So the baby chicken would come to this side, it would grow up, and then it would go over and be an adult. Now for this mod pack, you actually get an egg. So the grind has been a lot more time consuming than in Sky Factory 3, and to be honest, I'm not too big of a fan of it. It's taken me a really long time to even just do the basic tier 1 chickens because they'll drop an egg. You have to take the egg over here to the egg nest and then let that egg hatch, and it takes about 5 to 6, 7 minutes for it to hatch. Then you have to bring it over here, the baby chicken, put it in this pen, and it takes another 5, 6 to 7 minutes. The process takes such a long time, and so I think this is going to be more definitely of an off-camera type project for me, is to get the chickens done, but I'll do it off camera so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do this. But I'll keep giving you updates because the chickens mod is really, really awesome. Don't get me wrong, it's super awesome, but it does just take quite a long time. So you guys know, it does take a while. But what I did over here was I set up some of these egg nests. They're really cool. They're really nice. Like I said, they just hatch eggs for you. Then I've also got this nursery monitor, which is really cool because it'll separate the baby chicks from the adult chickens. Then I also made a chicken feeder. If you put seeds into this, it will actually make the baby chickens grow up a lot faster. So it doesn't take as long as you have one of these. Which I put a chest here full of the items that I've been collecting from our chickens. So I'm just going to empty some of this stuff out. And let's see, looking pretty good. Now I wanted to head over and I wanted to make myself a juicer because I've been running out of food. I do have quite a lot of cooked chicken and then cooked mutton here, which has been really nice. It's been feeding me super well, but I wanted to do something with all of these berries. Okay, we're gonna smelt up some stone really quick and then we'll make ourselves this juicer. Alright, so we got 3 pieces of stone. We can make this guy, so we just need a stone pressure plate and then a piece of stone right on top. We got our juicer, and I think we can juice these. I'm not sure. Okay, we can't juice those. Can we juice these? Yes, we can juice the blueberries, which is awesome. So we just want to do that. And this will be a pretty decent food source. The saturation is super high, which is awesome. Now we can't actually drink that right now, but that'll be fine. Now what I'm planning on doing with these berry bushes is I actually want to make a vineyard. I think it'd be really cool to kind of make a vineyard down in this area, move all of our farms down into this area, and then kind of figure things out. I think in between the next episode and this episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out a foundation for our house. So I'm not going to actually build the house. I'm going to try to build that on camera as much as possible. But I am going to lay out a foundation because I have a pretty cool idea. So I talked about how I wanted this to be like a giant castle. And I still really like that idea, but I've actually kind of changed my mind just a little bit. And I was thinking about doing more of a manor. So like a manor type castle, like one of those, like Wayne Manor from Batman. I think that'd be really cool, like this big mansion. One thing we also need to do is we need to make ourselves some new tools, because as of right now I have a bunch of random tools. I have regular Minecraft tools, I have some Tinker's tools, but it'd be nice to have some single tools that we use just for everyday stuff. So I have this butcher blade, which is awesome. It is a really, really nice sword. So I think what I could do is just get rid of these swords. Actually, I'll put them away because you never know if we are gonna need them later on. I also have all of these pickaxes. I want to have one single pickaxe that we use. So I have something set up here. I wanted to make myself a paper tool rod, and then I wanted to make an alumite pickaxe. Now these are pretty cool, and I've never made one of these before. I think they're decently easy to make. We just need obsidian, iron, and aluminum, and I think I have all of that. I definitely have obsidian. I went down and got obsidian in between episodes, and let's sleep really, really fast. Awesome, there we go. So what we want to do, was it redstone? Iron and aluminum. Okay, so I think we have that in here. We've got the aluminum, and then I actually think I took my iron back over here. Alright, we're gonna try to make this pickaxe now, and let's see, that should work. Awesome, so we got an alumite pickaxe. Pretty good, pretty good. It's not too bad, and its mining level is cobalt. So this is a really easy way to get the cobalt mining level. So that's really, really nice. Now we can pretty much mine everything with this pickaxe. I wanted to put some modifiers on this as well. So I think it's gonna have looting and haste, I'm pretty sure. Oh, cool. Okay, so I was kind of looking at this sidebar here, and I was wondering what this global traveler was. I have no clue what it was. I was looking at the luck, and it seems like the block adds 9, so it's the same as if you were to do it individually, I'm pretty sure. But I was looking at this global traveler, and it says shift right click a block in order for items from broken blocks and killed entities to be transported in there if it has an inventory. So this is cool. That means you can link this to a chest of some sort, I think that's what that's so cool. I didn't even know that. So I did want to add some luck to this, and I actually want to add more, as much as I can. So I don't have too much lapis now, but it'd be really, really nice if we could get some crazy fortune on this. I also really want some haste, because this thing needs to be able to go as fast as possible. So we're just going to keep adding all the haste we can. So I do have a little bit more lapis. We're going to try to add this onto it. See what it does. Wow, it's got a mining speed of 14.23, pretty good. It's got a decent durability, not terrible. Ooh, one thing I actually wanted to do was I wanted to add reinforced to this so it will never break. And all we need to do is get obsidian surrounded by, I think we could do just a blank casts. So let's head over here. We want to grab one of these guys out. Man, my inventory is just super full. Okay, we're going to take this out. We can use gold. So I think what we can do is put some gold in here, and I have molten obsidian in there, so I need to get that out, but as of right now, I'm not going to worry too much about it because we can always flop it. So what we want to do is we want to make 5 of these blank casts, and we want to make them out of gold, so hopefully I have enough here. So I've got the 5 blank casts. Now we just want to surround these with our obsidian, and we need 5 of these to make a tool unbreakable. Then what we can do is just put those in, and I don't know if we have to do one at a time, so I'm just going to do them one at a time because I don't want to mess anything up. But I think if we do 5, this should be unbreakable and we should be good to go. Okay, so I don't have enough modifiers yet in order to add what I need to, so I'm just going to kind of let it hang out for a little while, and what I can do is I think if I use it enough, it'll add modifiers to it. So I'm just going to hang on to this, and we will put the remaining 2 on once we get the chance. So this thing should be unbreakable very soon, but it's just not right now, which is fine. Oh, and this thing's like super fast. Okay, that's nice. And it's not sending anything to an inventory because I haven't linked it yet. I think once I get a better storage system, we'll probably end up doing that. But as for right now, I'm not going to link it because it's just, I don't need to. I don't have anything to link it to. So pretty good, pretty good. But that is gonna have to be it for today's episode. I know we didn't do too much on camera, but that is gonna have to be it, and the next episode should be very fun. I'm really excited to start mapping out our base and seeing what it's gonna look like. So I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna do a lot of work off camera, kind of figuring out what it's gonna look like, and it should be pretty awesome. So I'm excited for you guys to see it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next episode. I'll talk to you soon. I hope you all have a very beautiful, wonderful day. Bye guys.